Why would you need my ID?
Because this is a private neighborhood. This is a pretty quiet neighborhood.
Have I committed a crime by sitting here?
No.
Okay. Then I would not like to ID myself.
You are going to be receiving a citation through the mail.
I'm not taking it. I'm not paying it. I'm not taking it. And he threatened my life. Where's the sergeant?
He never threatened you, sir.
Where's the sergeant? Get the sergeant? Yes, I do.
I did? I'm driving the vehicle. I did that?
You don't belong here. A deeply troubling statement made by Officer D. Fortum D. Pry in Tulsa County, directed at Lambro Steve, who was simply parked on a quiet public street. Steve was approached, questioned, and asked for ID, all because of a so-called suspicious call from a neighbor. He became a suspect, not for breaking any law, but for the simple act of sitting in his own car. No violation, no crime, just suspicion based on presence. This story is a powerful reminder of how easily rights can be brushed aside, and why we must keep watching, recording, and speaking up. Drop a number 5 in the comments if you believe this kind of policing needs to be called out.
All right, here we go. So now we're sitting here parked and the police are coming up. Can I help you?
Yeah, we got a call about a suspicious vehicle in the area, and it matches this description.
What's suspicious?
He said you've been parked in front of his house. You were parked in front of his house for about an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah? Is that suspicious?
Yeah, it's kind of strange. What's going on?
Nothing. Just sitting in my car.
Okay. You live here?
It doesn't matter. This is public.
Okay. You got your ID on you?
I'm not getting ID'd. I haven't committed a crime. Why would you need my ID?
Because this is a private neighborhood. This is a pretty quiet neighborhood.
Okay, is this a public place or a private place?
It is a public road, correct.
Okay. Thank you. Have I committed a crime by sitting here?
No.
Okay. Then I would not like to ID myself, because it's my right to not ID myself.
What is the issue here?
There is no issue. I'm over here minding my own business, sitting in my car, and you're coming up to me.
Correct, because I'm getting a call.
It doesn't matter if you get a call. I've done nothing illegal. People can call all they want. Do you call? Do you run out and talk to everybody that's parked in their car?
When they've been sitting in front of a house for an hour and a half, I generally do.
Okay. Well, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm trying to be very respectful to you. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not committing any crimes. I'm sitting in my car minding my own business. I think you've sufficiently checked out that there's nothing wrong. Do I look like a criminal?
I don't know. I don't know where you live at.
It doesn't matter where I live. Why does that matter?
You know, the criminals could be. We've got a guy in Tulsa that was driving a 2019.
Do you suspect me of a crime?
I suspect that you're in a neighborhood where you don't belong.
Okay, and so why don't I belong?
Because they don't recognize the vehicle. I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing here.
It's none of your business what I'm doing here. I don't have to tell you what I'm doing.
Okay.
There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing. This is not a private neighborhood. I'm not in a gated area. I didn't pass any no trespassing signs. I'm on a public road minding my own business in my car.
Okay.
So leave me alone.
All right.
Okay. You're dismissed. Thank you.
That's not how this works, but okay.
Can I see your other hand?
What's that?
Can I see your other hand?
It's on the door.
Can you put it on the steering wheel, please?
You want it on the steering wheel?
Sir. Just want to let you know we're being audio and video recorded. I'm Trooper Tenzin with the Washington State Patrol.
Yep.
The reason why I stopped you tonight was you was using your cell phone while you was driving, sir.
You mean my navigation?
What's that, sir?
My navigation?
Yes, you can't. Even if you are using your navigation, you can't hold it on your hand, sir.
I was putting it down.
You was putting it down, but when we was driving, I saw you holding on to it.
So let me tell you what I saw.
Yes,
I
sir.
saw you stop, a dead stop, and you stopped all those vehicles behind you to try to get behind me.
Yes, sir.
So you broke the law?
Yes, sir.
So you are aware you broke the law?
No,
You just said yes, sir.
I'm trying to stop you so that I have the right to stop.
No, you don't have the right to stop the whole traffic.
Can I just see your license, registration, proof, and insurance, sir?
Well, what exactly are you pulling me over for?
For your using your cell phone while you was operating a motor vehicle.
I wasn't using it. I was putting it down.
You was holding it
I
down?
moved it. No.
Okay, can I just see your license?
Do you have video surveillance of that, or
What's that, sir?
am I being detained?
No. Right now you are.
I'm being detained.
Yes, sir.
I am.
Right now you are.
I'm being detained.
Armstrong, the Washington State Patrol. Right now you are being stopped for a cell phone violation.
So
we're
you're
asking you and giving you a lawful order to provide your driver's license.
Can I see your hand, sir? Sir,
if you don't, we will pull you out, and you will be placed under arrest for failure to identify no vault without ID.
So you're detaining me?
It's a criminal. It's a stop. Yes.
I am being detained right now.
You are stopped right now. Yes, sir.
Can I get your sergeant out here immediately?
Okay.
Immediately.
So I need your driver's license.
I'll give it to the sergeant.
I need your driver's license right now.
Are you telling me that I can't give it to the sergeant?
I'm telling you right now that you will be giving me your driver's license before I'll start another unit.
So if you write me a ticket, you'll go to jail to prison.
Okay.
You'll go to prison.
Okay.
Sir, hey, all we need is just an ID, okay?
So you can write me a false ticket.
How do you know that we're gonna write you?
Because he's already said he's gonna write me a ticket. He's already said that. He already said he's gonna write me a ticket.
Well, we just want to.
So you can write me a ticket, a false ticket.
That's the only way we can write you a ticket.
No, I don't.
Okay, you don't have to give me an ID. What's your name then? That's fine. I don't need your ID.
I want to give it to the sergeant.
I understand, sir.
He's threatening to rip me out of the car.
I'm being nice to you now. Can I please have your license, please?
Are you gonna write me a ticket? Yes or no?
That I'm gonna have to decide once I get back there, sir.
How are you gonna decide?
So what's that, sir?
How are you gonna decide?
We're gonna talk about it once.
Okay.
It's not.
Why is he threatening to rip people out of the car?
What's that, sir?
He's threatening to rip people out of the car.
No. He's not threatening you. He's just saying that if you don't get out the car, we have the right to put you out the car, sir. So we're just trying to like talk to you nicely, okay?
But why would I get out of the car?
You don't have to. All I need is just your license.
Okay, but I don't accept this ticket. I don't believe I did
You don't
this.
have to accept it. That's why. May I just get your license? You can do whatever you want with that once you get the whether you do get the infraction or not.
I don't want the infraction.
Okay. I just need your license.
It's a bogus ticket. Why would I? You know.
I know. Did I say that you are going to receive a citation?
You did.
I didn't say anything
This
about
guy
that.
did.
I just want your license. That's all.
This guy's threatening to rip me out of the car.
He's not threatening you, sir.
He did threaten me. He threatened to rip me out of the car.
If you did not get out the car, he said not. He didn't say he's going to willfully pull you out.
He says if I don't give him ID right now, he's going to rip me out of the car.
Well, you haven't given me an ID.
What is his name and badge number?
Trooper Armstrong.
Take your arm off your chest. Take your arm off your chest.
404. Trooper Armstrong. ARMSTRONG, sir.
What's your? Let me see yours.
Trooper Tenton Turing, 1253. Can I please have your license, sir? So we'll have to get this in.
So let's get this straight. You're gonna write me a ticket, right? You're gonna write me a ticket, right? That's what you said. You're gonna write me a ticket, right?
Well, that's up to him.
That's up to him. It's up. He's my supervisor. I'm up. It's up to me.
I'm his coach right now.
It's up to me.
Okay, so
I can't hear you. Can you speak a little louder? It's loud out here with the passing cars.
I'm asking you, are you gonna write me a bogus ticket? Yes or no?
Are you gonna write him a ticket?
Right now, I'm gonna decide. So once I get
you can tell me yes or no now.
Right now, I am gonna write you a ticket.
You're gonna write me a ticket, okay?
Can I please have your?
I'm gonna give it to the sergeant.
Okay, that's fine. Where are you coming from?
I refuse to answer any questions.
Okay, that's fine.
If I take off my.
What's going on? I've been really nice to you.
No, you guys pulled me over for.
I explained to you why we got pulled over, sir, and you accepted it.
You stopped the vehicle. Yes, literally, you slowed down all those vehicles in that traffic lane to get behind me. No, it's not. Yes, sir. You broke the law, not me.
Oh, okay. Well,
and then I slowed down because I saw you.
I didn't break any law. I just went behind. I just wanted to confirm it that I saw the phone and I just saw your phone holding on to it. You can't hold on to the phone. That's why.
No, I put it down because it fell. It fell on the floor.
I know you put it down, but you were holding it while you was driving it. So that's why.
I moved it because it fell on the floor. I grabbed it and put it down.
Okay, that's fine.
And I told you my navigation was on. I had it here.
Okay.
I was reading it.
You had it on your hand, sir.
Believe what you want. Believe what you want.
Okay.
Believe what you made up, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's why you're not going to be a good cop, because this is, if this is your training, if you're going to follow this guy told you to pull me over. I watched you guys. I watched him point at me.
He didn't tell me
yes,
to pull
he did.
over. I said, I confirmed with him because I saw a cell phone and he also saw a cell phone.
No, this guy.
So two eyes saw a cell phone. That's all about it, sir. Nothing.
No.
Nothing hostile here.
It is hostile. It is hostile because you stopped the vehicle.
I stopped plenty of people over it.
You don't stop the whole lane of traffic to get behind someone.
What's that, sir?
You don't stop the whole lane of traffic to get behind someone. And this guy threatening to rip someone out of the car.
He never threatened you.
I have it on video. I have it on video.
I don't think he threatened.
I know you can say whatever you want.
He did not threaten.
He did.
I told you what's gonna happen.
Yeah. You threatened to rip me out of this car.
If you do not provide an ID, you can be placed under arrest for no vault without ID.
I'm giving it to the sergeant.
Okay.
And I've already said that.
We're trying to get one here, but if we can't get one here, I'm letting you know what's going to happen. I don't want that to happen.
If it happens, you'll lose your job.
I highly doubt that, but okay.
Listen, you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know where this video is gonna go.
Okay.
You have no idea who you're talking to. You're just some redneck
We're trying to find out who we're talking to. That's what we're trying to
I
find out.
don't want you to find out because you're gonna write me a bogus ticket.
Okay.
You wanna get your light out of my face?
I need to see your hand, so I'm.
My hands are right here.
Okay.
Right here.
That's why my spotlight is at. Okay.
I can put up a black curtain if you want me to.
You can, but as long as I can see your hands, that's all I care.
So threatening people's life, that's a crime.
We never threatened
He
you, sir.
threatened my life.
He
I
saw
did.
it right here.
You can
In front
say
of my
whatever
eyes.
you
He
want.
didn't threaten you. He said, "What will happen if you don't do it?"
No, he said he's
So
gonna
that's
rip
not
me
a
out of the
threat.
car if I don't give him my driver's license.
What's that?
He said he's gonna rip me out of the car if I don't give him my driver's license.
That's not what I heard.
What'd
So
you hear? What did you hear?
He said we're gonna have to get you out if you don't provide us with the license.
Incorrect.
So we were nothing but nice to you. It's
No.
just-
Bad cops, corrupt cops with a corrupt legal system. That's why you're gonna be put on blast. Shining the light in people's faces, dirty cop tricks.
You don't have to do that. I can see your hand. That's fine.
I'm blocking your light because you won't take it out of my face.
Oh, okay. Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. He's gloving up. He's gloving up, guys. He's gloving up. Look at that. Take it. Shove it up your ass, okay?
All right.
Shove it up your ass, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Just
Go
stand
suck
inside
it.
and right back,
Shove
okay?
it up your ass, okay?
Yes, sir.
You, piece of shit.
Oh, sir, here's your information. You are going to be receiving a citation through the mail.
I'm not taking it. I'm not
What's that,
paying
sir?
it. I'm not taking it, and he threatened my life. Where's the sergeant?
He never threatened you, sir.
Where's the sergeant? Get
You wanna
the.
talk to the sergeant?
Yes, I do. Get away from my car with the light.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Mosley with Water State Patrol. That's MOSLEY
What's your badge number?
204.
Okay. This guy, he needs to step away from the car. I want to talk to you privately.
Oh, he needs. Is that good? They're
So,
at the quarter panel.
that officer threatened my life.
He threatened your life?
He threatened my life.
How so?
He said if I don't give him my ID, he's going to rip me out of the car. I asked him, am I being detained?
Okay, you understand you're being audio video recorded too, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
So he threatened my life.
Okay.
He said he's going to rip me out of the car.
Okay.
So that's a threat to my life. So I want to file a police report.
All right. I want to start at the beginning though. You understand why you're being pulled over?
He claims that he saw me on my phone texting.
Okay. Do you understand that that's a violation of the
That's
law?
incorrect. I did not do that. I told him my phone was on the navigation. It fell on the floor. I picked it up and put it back.
Okay. But he still had a right to pull you over.
No, he didn't. He stopped traffic. And you're
We're on the left shoulder right now in a very dangerous spot.
he shouldn't have pulled me over here. He
Okay.
should have not pulled me over here. It's his fault he pulled me over here.
Well, I will watch the video.
And he's in training. No, don't watch the video. You need to listen. I just told you that man threatened my life.
Okay, he said he would have to take you out by force. He doesn't want to do that.
No, he
We
said
needed your identification.
he said he's gonna rip me out of the car. I'm telling you right now, I want to file a police report on the officer. If
Okay.
you refuse,
We
I
have
will.
your information.
I will go to the lieutenant and I'll go to the chief of police.
Okay, do you need the lieutenant's name?
I need to. Give me the card, everything.
I don't have his
It
card.
sounds like you're refusing, right?
No, I'm
You're
taking a report
refusing?
right now. But I don't want to do it on the side of the road. Can we clear somewhere off the highway where it's safer for
Okay,
you and us?
I'll follow you. You pull out in front of me, I'll follow you, and we'll go meet somewhere. And I'll
All right,
follow.
where do you want to go?
You tell me. You're the one telling me this is unsafe, but he pulled me over
It's
here.
unsafe.
Okay.
Okay, you understand you get a ticket in the mail, right?
I'm not paying it.
That's fine. You
I'm
have
not-
your options on the ticket. There's options. They're on the bottom left-hand side. There's options. You can pay it, you can explain it to a judge, or you can fight it. As long as you respond to the citation with 2 weeks of once you get that, or 15 days.
So he was getting ready to rip me out of the car. He started
But
gloving
he
up.
didn't because he gave you.
He
gave him the
started
ID.
gloving up.
You understand? You have to identify yourself when you're being pulled over by the
Do you
police.
know that gloving up is a threat too?
No, that's for our safety and your safety.
No,
That's
it's
our
not.
protocol.
So he did threaten my life. Are you going to take the report? Yes or no?
I just took the report.
No, my report.
Sure.
My handwritten report.
Sure. Do you have email?
No, I want to do it. Meet wherever you said.
How about you don't have email?
No, I do not.
You have a smartphone, but you don't have email.
No.
So if I give you a witness statement form to fill out, will you mail it
So
to
you
us?
just told me we could meet on the street. Now you're changing the objective, right?
Right.
Now you're telling me you're not going to meet me down the street, correct?
Nope. I'm going to give you a witness
So you
statement
lied.
form.
You
No.
lied on video.
No, I changed my mind.
You lied on video.
Okay, Do you want a witness
So
statement
you're
for him?
protecting the officer, right?
Do you want a witness statement for
No,
him?
I want to follow complaint where you
I'm
said.
asking you if you want to take a written report right now. I'll give it to you. You mail it to us.
No, I want to take it and hand it to you.
I'm not going to stay on the left-hand side of the highway.
So then we go meet somewhere down here.
No, we're going to mail it to me.
No, because you said we were going to do it.
You are free to leave.
So you're refusing, correct?
I'm not refusing.
You refuse to do it.
How about if I mail you one to your address?
So if he pulled me over, let me ask you this. If he pulled me over, why didn't he ask for registration or car insurance?
He should have.
He did not. He did not.
Okay.
He did not.
Okay, it's a training situation.
No, it's not a training situation because he is wrong. So if he is wrong, you have to delete the ticket.
No, that's
Yes,
not
you
true.
do. My registration is right here. My registration and car insurance right here. I can pull out right now. He never asked for it.
We know who you are.
It doesn't matter who you know who I am.
Okay, you're free to go.
So you're refusing to take my report.
I'm not refusing.
You refuse.
You are free to go.
So you refuse to take my report. So you refuse to take my report.
I'm
Don't
not
shut my door.
refusing.
Don't shut my door. You said free to go. Get off my door. Step away.
We're leaving.
I'm taking a report. I'm taking a report.
Sir, at this point, you're going to be what's called criminally trespassing if you're outside.
You
the
said I was
vehicle.
free to go on film.
In
You
your
said I
car.
was free to go on film.
On your car.
And now you're telling me I'm criminal trespass. You are committing a felony.
If you walk on the highway,
You
will
are
be.
committing a felony crime. You can be arrested and detained. You are committing a felony crime.
Me?
You are.
How?
You are. He's gloving up. Look at that. Look at that.
It's called safety.
Look at that.
It's our protocol. It's our training.
This is the guy that threatened my life right here. This is the guy that threatened my life.
Are you saying you don't want to leave in your own car?
This is the guy that threatened my life. He threatened my life.
Have you been drinking?
Does it look like it?
No. Do you take medication?
Do you take medication? You told me I was free to leave. Yes or no?
Yes, you're free to leave.
You're free to go
In
too.
your car.
Where's
So if we leave, you leave?
Where's my report?
I said I would mail it to you.
No, you said you would hand it to me.
You said you didn't want to do that.
Give it to me now.
Have a seat and I'll give it to you.
I'll wait right here. I'm free to go. I don't need to have a seat. I'm free to go. I don't need to have a
Will
seat.
you stay right there?
I'm staying right here.
I'll get the report.
Yes.
And then you mail it to me?
Okay.
We're not going to sit here while you fill it out.
I don't-
Is that right?
That's up to me to decide.
I'm asking you what you're going to decide.
What's that?
I'm asking you what you're deciding.
I'll think about it when you come back.
All right, will you stay right here?
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
So hopefully he gets run over by a car soon on his next traffic stop.
Was that a question or a statement?
What's that?
Was that a question
I said
or a
hopefully
statement?
he gets run over by a car on his next stop.
So you're hoping him ill will?
Not.
What
Why
does
not?
it mean?
That's life. That's what happens.
Okay, you're free to go now? You're going to mail that to us?
Sure, I will.
And you're going to leave in your car?
No, I'll wait for you to leave.
If we leave, you leave? In your car?
That depends. That depends
On what?
on this guy's behavior. If he's gonna go or
If
not.
he leaves, how about now if he leaves right now?
What's that?
If he leaves right now, will you leave? If he leaves first, I stay here, then you leave.
I want to
then
know
will
if you're
leave.
actually gonna hold this guy accountable, or if I'm gonna get another authority in here to take over and investigate you guys.
Well, if you feel that we'll take.
Are you actually gonna take in consideration, or are you gonna do favoritism for this guy?
No favoritism.
It's favoritism. Yeah. Internal.
We investigate
Who's your
everything.
internal investigations? Who is your internal investigations?
It's the Office of Professional Standards.
The same one for CLPD, I'm assuming.
No, we're in
No.
the State Patrol.
Okay, well, he can leave now. He's been dismissed a long time ago. I don't know why you're still standing there. You've been dismissed.
Can he stay?
I don't have a problem with him.
So he can stay.
It's pretty much those two. They can leave. Okay. And then you can go after him, and then I'll go.
Okay, so me, then you.
No, all of you. All of you.
Me, him. Let's wait him take off.
Sure.
Safely.
Okay.
Then I leave, and
Yep.
he leaves, and
Sure.
you leave.
Yep.
Okay, so if we circle back.
Why do you want me to leave so bad? I have a right to be here.
You don't actually.
I do have a right to be here. You don't know if I have a problem with my car. You don't. Could be. He could have, something could have happened to my vehicle.
Well, that's probably why we stay, to make sure that the person
No,
leaves.
you're staying here because he's afraid of my reaction. They weren't expecting my reaction. So you brought 4 cops because you're afraid. That's why.
Well, officer safety.
Officer safety? Okay.
Okay, so they're gone. You
So,
want.
So you're a bad sergeant because you're not actually doing your job. If you're doing your job, you would have actually took this into account.
I'm taking it seriously.
No, you're not. You're playing the game.
What's in your left hand?
You originally said we'd meet down the street.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do that.
Why did you change your mind?
Because it's not necessary. We have the option.
What's not necessary? Why is it not necessary?
Because you have the paperwork right there. The only thing I would have done on the side of the road is give you that.
But what if I wanted to process faster and I wanted to hand it to you yourself? It sounds like you don't want to do your job. That's what it sounds like.
I've done my job. You have the form, and
so you're telling me
now if we leave, you leave.
So you're telling me there's no justice, and I have to hope for him to get run over by a car.
Gosh, I hope not. That's awful.
You're telling me there's what's that?
That's awful.
What did you say? One more time.
There's no justice in there.
There's no justice in that? Why not? If I keep...
First of all, it's putting someone else in danger. And that's not what we're...
He doesn't care about my safety. He pulled me over on the fucking side of the road on a snowy fucking icy day. There's black ice on the road. And you're worried about his fucking safety?
I'm worried about both your safety.
No, you're not. You're worried about your fucking friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I get what you mean.
Can I ask you a question? Why didn't you pull to the left?
What?
I'm curious. Why did you pull to the left side?
Because I was in this lane.
Okay.
I switched lanes because I seen he was following me.
Okay.
And he kept following me down the road. They followed me.
Okay. Do you know you're not supposed to be in the left lane except to pass?
What's that?
You're not supposed to be in the left lane except to pass?
So why was he in the left lane?
Because he was trying to stop you.
No, he was in the left lane before I was.
So you got in front of him?
What's that?
So you got in front of him?
No, he got behind me. And I got
you
over.
were in the left lane.
No, I was in the middle lane. I got over to the left lane. And he was in the left lane originally. I was in the middle lane. He got in the left lane. I switched to this lane.
In front of him.
And he got in behind me again. So he was in this lane twice.
Okay. Anything else I can do for you?
What are you gonna do? What you haven't said what you're gonna do.
Once I get that report,
Once you get it, or professional accountability gets it.
You're kind of running over me. I'm trying to explain. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Once you fill that statement out, send it back to me. It goes up the chain of command.
And you're gonna review it first.
Yes.
So why would you need to review it if it's gonna go up the chain of command?
That's our protocol.
That's your protocol. So you need to make sure that I don't say something that maybe might hold your officer accountable.
Everything's being video recorded. I don't change what you write, and it goes up the chain of command.
Okay. Well, you can leave. You're dismissed.
Thank you.
You've been dismissed.
All right.
You're dismissed too.
Okay.
You can go home. Hopefully, a car doesn't run you guys over.
I wish the same for you. I don't want you to get hurt either.
Yeah. Hopefully a car doesn't run you over. You're free to go.
Okay.
You don't need to stand there. Your partner's gone. You're worried about your safety now. Go before you.
Bye.
You're worried about your safety. Get the out of here, you piece of shit. Piece of garbage.
I got it. Your back tire was over the line. Was it? Yeah. What do you want?
Any weapons in the vehicle?
What do you want? You just pulled me over. What do you want? What'd you stop me for?
What's up?
Why did you stop me?
I'll explain that in a second. You have your weapons in the vehicle. I make sure.
You need to tell me why you stopped me.
What's that?
You need to tell me why you stopped me.
Yeah, I'll explain that in a second to you.
No, you need to tell me right now. You just detained me on the side of the road while I'm driving.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll explain all that in a second. Can you confirm you have weapons in the system?
In the system?
Confirm you have weapons in the vehicle.
You're gonna tell me why you stopped me before I ask any questions. Answer any of your questions.
Fair enough. Is it Christopher? Is that your first name?
You know who I am?
That is your voice.
Ah.
Okay.
So why are you asking if I have weapons if you know who I am?
I can't see what you have going on your left hand. That's why.
If you know who I am, you know I don't have any weapons. So why are you asking me? Right?
Will you be able to answer that question for me yet or not?
Roll this window down.
You gotta roll it down.
Roll this window down.
You don't have to.
For what? What did he do? He's just a
Can you provide
passenger.
your ID for me?
You better tell me why.
It's not for him. He got
Right
pulled.
now.
You
I
pull
can,
this
I'll
one.
explain to you eventually.
You'll explain to me eventually? I want to know why I'm stopped. I didn't break any laws. You see this dash cam right here? See that? See that? You're live now.
He's not answering if he doesn't. It's Christopher, I can't remember.
Ruff.
Please don't make it difficult.
Christopher Ruff, I just told you.
Can you provide your ID, please?
I just told you what my name is.
For me?
Am I lawfully detained right now?
You are.
Okay, if I'm lawfully detained, I just got to give you my name and my first and last name, right?
Name, date of birth, absolutely.
Okay, Christopher Ruff. There you go. You haven't told me why I'm stopped. Now, I just complied with what you want to know. Now, tell me.
You failed to yield a private drive when you left the intersection, or the Circle K. QT back. You shined a light in my face.
I did? I did? I'm driving the vehicle. I did that?
Can you confirm there's weapons in the vehicle?
Hey, you guys, I got a dash cam right there that will show all of this. This is excellent. Share this around. This moron knows who I am, and he's asking me if I got weapons in the car. I don't have to answer questions. You know what the Fifth Amendment is?
Hey, I just want you to understand that for a traffic stop, when we ask, if a police officer asks you if there's any weapons, you have to say if you have weapons or not.
Do you know what the Fifth Amendment is?
Okay, all right, I want you to understand.
Do you know what the Fifth Amendment is? Yes or no? Hey, so this cop back here that's standing here is the one that was following me a few months ago in this truck. What's your name and your badge number?
Who, mine?
Both of yours, yeah.
Refusal 21681.
Why are you ignoring me and he answered?
I didn't know you were asking me, bro. You have insurance registration for your vehicle, Mr. Christopher?
I sure do, but guess what? I don't have proof of my insurance on me, so you're gonna have to write me a no display of insurance ticket, or whoever pulled me over here.
Do you have it on your phone, like an app or whatever?
Nope, just write my ticket. I'll take the ticket, I'll go to court, because this is how I get you guys in more We're gonna play the game. Looks like we get to go to court again. You know the judges are getting tired of you guys sending me in there.
I don't know, you tell me.
You don't care.
Who are they gonna get tired of first?
You. Because they're not going to be pushing your cases through anymore, which puts you guys liable for like this.
We're just doing our stuff.
Don't play flashlight games. I got a beast flashlight. You won't be able to see.
We got the whole force out here, bro. Just about.
I'm special. I get special treatment. Hey, so I need everybody's name and badge number.
Ask them yourself, man.
No.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
Everybody's detained me. I need everybody's, especially yours.
Then bring your lieutenant over here right now.
You got a card on you?
Bring your sergeant over here for it.
Give me your card.
Oh, is that you?
Give me your card.
Okay.
You know your policy, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so give me your card. If you have one, give it to me.
We're not done yet. You'll get it.
Do you have it on you?
I don't know.
You don't know? We're not done yet, so I don't get his card yet, even if he has it on him. He said he doesn't know, so it would have been easier to just say, no, it's in my car. But since he said, I don't know, he probably has it on him. He's just being a jackwagon. Dude, you guys are so dumb. You know the Supreme Court's already ruled on what a reasonable amount of time is, right? Are you really going to try and have this argument with me? You guys know who I am. You think I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to the law? Exactly.
So I'm gonna give you a break today.
Explain that. Come on.
Come on, give me a ticket, please. Please?
And next time.
What? Come on, you're ruining it.
Who did the floodlights?
We don't answer
We don't
questions,
answer
bro.
questions.
Oh God.
But we're gonna keep doing it. So if you want to pull me over again, you can do it again. I'll take it. Just write me the ticket. Come on.
Stop. That's a good thing.
I'll always stop. I'll never run.
No, you just.
Come on, give me my ticket. No card? You gonna give me your card? Nope, no cards either, huh?
That's what, like 17 policy violations right here by 17 officers.
Yes.
Let your window down for me.
My what?
Let your window down for me. We're checking for driver's license. You roll right through the checkpoint.
What do you need to check my driver's license for?
We're doing a driver's license check, so we need to see your driver's license.
No, you don't. Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
27 to 45.
Can you tell me what crime I've committed? Did you catch me speeding?
You didn't commit a crime. We're checking for driver's
Right.
license. So
And you can't. This is not a stop and identify state. This is not a stop and identify state.
22 to this location.
You can't check me for a driver's license if I didn't commit a crime.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can we see your license?
No, sir.
Can we see your license? Why are you making this harder than what it is?
Because I have constitutional rights that keep me from being harassed.
We're not harassing
you. You are harassing me.
Checkpoint that we was at,
and that's a constitutional violation. You cannot stop and identify me unless I've committed a crime.
Man, where your license at?
Did I commit a crime?
Either you give me your license or we're going to break this window to get you out of this car.
Is that a fact? Is that a fact?
Yes.
Would you like to lose your qualified immunity?
I'm not.
You will.
All right, stay right here.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
You can just show me your license, you can go on about your business. But you finna get arrested for not even want to show your license.
Really? Can you tell me what crime I committed? What? Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
Sir?
Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
Have you ever been through a roadblock? Do you live in Mississippi?
I do live in Mississippi, and I also know my constitutional rights.
I'm just asking you, every time you've been through a roadblock, have you done this?
Yes, I have.
And what did they do?
Not a thing.
They just let you go?
Yes, they do.
Where you went through the roadblock at?
I've been through them in Vicksburg, right outside the Natchez Trace. I've been through them in the middle of Vicksburg.
Man, you making this hard. I don't even want to go through this with you. I just see your license, please.
I have a license.
Show me your license, and you can go on about your business.
But I don't understand why. What you're not understanding is I have a constitutional right not to be stopped and harassed. Thank you.
The situations in this video highlight the ongoing tension between civil rights and the abuse of police authority, often justified by vague reasons like a call from the public or suspicious behavior. It's almost laughable. The very people tasked with protecting freedom are often the first to violate it, all because of an unverified phone call. But in the middle of that absurdity, we see something powerful: calm, informed citizens who know their rights and aren't afraid to stand firm. And that deserves respect. My advice: stay calm and polite. Don't resist, but be firm. I haven't done anything wrong, I haven't committed a crime, and I'm not required to show ID. Ask the officer to clearly state the law you're violating if they demand ID, and record everything. Your camera could become your most powerful witness.